Hello folks, welcome to the black screen of doom. Okay, think I'm ready. Good evening. Think I'm ready. I've just done a quick preview. Make sure the settings are right. There's no messing around tonight. There's no technical issues. There's no delay. Hopefully. Let's get the game started. Ooh, we can play with the control pad. Marvellous. Oh my god. Oh, hellfire. Hang fire. Hang fire. Few issues here. Few issues with the controls, you see. Righty-ho, before we dive in, I've not done too much reading about the game, but I know roughly the premise of it. I really fancied streaming something this evening. I've got nothing planned. I've pretty much finished the comedy clips compiling. Got a bit of Stardew Valley to do, but I thought, alright, fancy something, you know, streaming something. Of course, we've finished everything for the year, so I thought, well, if I do stream something, I'm going to have to stream something that's kind of short, but it's going to be my cup of tea, you know. So I did a little bit of Googling at work. I mean, I should have been working, but, you know, it was on my break. Googled away. Games under 3 hours, games under 4 hours. And this was one that cropped up, and I thought, ooh, it's kind of interesting. Did a little bit of research. Not too much to spoil it, but I thought, oh, yep, this looks like my cup of tea. You know, chilled out Tuesday, meander around, and have some fun. So there you go. That is why I chose it. Right, mouse sensitivity, camera control inverted, thank you very much. Sensitivity needs to go up a touch. Well, the control pad sensitivity at least, not the mouse per se. Graphics, resolution's fine, full screen, everything looks okay there. Do we have subtitles or anything? No. Okay. Right, so yes indeed, work is very much overrated. It's a walking simulator, and that's what kind of sold it to me. You know, Firewatch, that kind of situation, you know, walking around, discovering things. I enjoyed that, so I thought, yep, this sounds like I'm going to enjoy. So yes, apparently the premise, for those of you wondering, if you haven't seen this game, is I think we kind of do a little bit of walking about, and I think we control different family members of the Finches, and we find out what happened to them. Because as you can see from this little tree here, I think all of them are dead, apart from Edith. So I think we find out kind of what's happened to the other Finches along the way, right back to 1937 with Molly and up until whenever we're up to. So it's a bit of a grim thing, isn't it? But we'll see. Right, okay, that's better. I want to be sat down. Edith Finch. Ooh. Well, the game did say it can finish this in less than 4 hours, which is my usual stream length, but knowing my pace, it'll probably need to stretch over 2 streams somehow. So yeah, we'll just enjoy this lovely sail on the lake, feel the wind in our hair. It'll be marvellous. Some flowers on our lap. Right, let's have a look what's going on here. Let's have a look. Edith Finch. How do we do this now, Edith? Work with me, love. Work with me. There we go. Right bumper.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning. With the house.
The House of Horrors. Right, okay, here we go. Starting with the house. It looks a bit jittery. Yeah, it's kind of a bit jittery. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking this... Right, it is a little bit jittery, so I'm just going to try something. Bear with me. Just bear with me, folks. I might have to minimise my other screens here. Bear with us, people. Trying to eliminate this jitteriness. No, that doesn't help. Why is it jittery? Stand by. What did I say about technical issues? Oh, there's no technical issues here, I said. Not a problem. No, there's no issues here. I lied to you. Right, okay. I'm going to try and turn... God, it can't be a graphical issue, surely. Can't be a graphical issue. You having a laugh? Let's try that. Ah, it was a V-sync. That's better. Look at that. Smooth as silk. Right, there you go, folks. We've sorted the technical issues out. Let's enjoy the game now in its entirety. I don't know what the keys are, so we'll suppose we'll figure those out now very quickly. Oh, it doesn't tell you. Not a problem. It's a walking simulator, so up, down, left, right, and the occasional right bumper button apparently. So that's sorted. Ah, lovely. Love when a plan comes together. Right. So that's a rather strange house in the distance.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Oh, what fun is that? Imagine living in a house and you weren't allowed in half the flipping rooms. What is that all about? Can you see your feet? Of course you can. Look at that. Oh, it's a winner. It's a winner. You can see your feet. It's a good start. What shoes is she wearing? She's wearing some kind of boots with purple laces. Okay. Right, here we go. We've got some lovely little flowers here. What flowers are these? Anybody a flower expert? They're not bluebells. They're nice purpley flowers. Yeah, 4 hours they said. 4 hours. Orcas Island Gazette. Let's have a look what this is telling me. I think the right bumper is the action button. Yeah. Okay.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago. Marked urgent. Open immediately.
7 years ago. We're coming back after 7 years? Wow. Can we take the mail? No, I want to read the mail. I'm nosy. I want to read the mail. Come on, love. No. Read the mail. No, you can't leave us on a cliffhanger like that. Can you crouch? No. You can zoom with the left bumper. Can you run?
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Okay, brothers. Well, like I say, brother's dead. Everybody's dead. The whole family's dead. So 7 years ago, brother's funeral. Right. Okay, we're getting little snippets here. No trespassing. Well, we are a family member. Open. CCTV in operation. Play it in third person. I hope you're jesting, of course. Lovely stream. Trickling down.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Oh, there better not be any puzzles in here, love. I'm telling
She
you.
thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Oh, hellfire. We've got a split path scenario. I always go left, so we shall do that. Although it's enticing me. What is up there? Well, we will never know, will we? Because we're going left first. We always go left first. Let's have a wander down. So we have a secret key. The sound of frogs.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
She's finally ready to face it all. Oh, hang on. Missing Milton Finch? Oh dear. 2003. We'll no doubt find out what happened there. Dead. We know that. We know the end result. It's not funny. Why am I laughing?
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
My day has been distinctly normal. Got up late today. I mean, I work flexible hours, so it was not a problem. Got to work at 9. I usually get to work about 7:30, so I had a bit of a lay-in. Proceeded to eat far too much. I had chocolate, I had 2 mince pies, I had crisps. What else did I have? Sandwich. Just had a croissant now. Rather full. Making the most of my month off the regime. Had to even loosen my belt down a notch. Not a good sign. It's the December binge, what can I say? I have a whole month off where I just completely and utterly fill my boots. Comedy clips is pretty much done. There's maybe a couple more videos to go through, some recent comments that have been made, but I'm up to 76 clips on the shortlist.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but to me, that little top, this little bit right there, this upper bit, doesn't look very safe. Doesn't look safe at all. Look at this.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Yes, very odd indeed. The Milton Finch paper. I have laid down the gauntlet though, people. January coming around. When January comes around, every January, for the past few years, obviously I've had to start afresh, new year and all that, go back onto the regime and eat much more healthily, start the exercise up again. That's not going to change. But this year I'm doing it with a bit of a twist. I decided this at work today, told my colleagues, so that they are in the know, so that I can't, go back on my word now. That you have dry January, which is not uncommon, where you don't drink alcohol for the month, which shouldn't be an issue for me because I don't drink ordinarily.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. I
don't drink ordinarily, unless I'm going out somewhere or some kind of occasion. In January, there doesn't tend to be a lot of those going on, so that's not an issue.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
I mean, it is a kind of spooky house. I mean, Yeah. But the added twist I am adding is I'm also going to not eat any meat. And I love my bloody meat, I tell you. What is this? So I'm going for a no alcohol and no meat January. I'm going to be a right grumpy sod. No, I'm not going vegan. That's a step too far. Cheese, eggs, they will be my saviour. It's counterintuitive if it comes to healthy eating because they're full of fat. But anyway, yes, it shall be interesting. It's a little experiment I'm doing, so we'll see how it pans out. Oh, we're going in. Oh, I wanted to explore the front of the house first, but fine.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Okay, we're in, apparently. Can we go back out again? What if I change my mind? I've had enough of this house now. Okay, we're stuck. We're stuck. Power?
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Too easy. Far too easy. Oh, right, okay. Yeah. Oh, I misread it. Yeah, okay, vegetarian. Yes, yes, yes. To me, I don't think it's going to be a massive issue for me personally, really, because there's quite a lot of decent substitutes. You know, I'm not going to go too heavily into Quorn because it kind of defeats the purpose if you're just going to have a meat substitute. I want to try other things, but there will be a little bit of that going on. It's actually my mother that will be the issue because obviously she cooks my food for me more often than not, and I think it will be an issue for her because she's used to cooking in a certain way. So if I suddenly say, right, I'm not eating meat now, she'll be like, what am I supposed to make then? So I'm going to have to actually give her recipe ideas, you see. So yeah, it should be fun. And it's a long month, January. It's a 5-week month. Lots of fun. Right, anyway, let's concentrate on the game. Come on. Otherwise it will seriously take us a very long time. Right, we've got books, we got paint, we got macro max, potting mix, fertilizer. God, if something dares to jump out at me in this game, I'm going to be not very happy. Oh, I forgot to set my camera up properly as well. It may go out of focus at some point. So this looks like the garage. Wait a second, what's that? Is that a bit of paper? Oh, bit of kitchen roll. There's something I find quite fascinating with these kind of situations. Do you know, like where things have been left almost frozen in time? This house hasn't been touched for 7 years. So everything is as it was when they left. Whoever left. I find that quite fascinating. I don't know why. It really fascinates me. Fishing rods. Well, I don't think that switch is going to work either, so let's have a look.
For the first time in years.
2010. That's got to be when they left, right? 2010? Yeah. 7 years ago.
I felt like I was home.
Let's have a wee look. Look at that. Look, it's a bit of a messy house, isn't it? A bit of clutter here. But remember when I said a few streams ago I don't like clutter, I just like minimalist. Just nice. Maybe a coffee table, bookshelf, you know, blank walls. I couldn't live in a house like this, I tell you. No chance. Okay. I mean, look at this. Books on the table. Oh my god. Ooh. Having a panic attack just looking at it. The Northwest Chef. At least the cooking books, at least they're relevant, you know. Bottles of alcohol. Lots of what seems to be canned fish. Oh, Zinfandel. Actually, it's spelt wrong. It's Zinfandel, not Zinfandel. Is that right? Is that a spelling error? And I'm not a wine connoisseur, but...
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Oh. Edith, Dawn, Edie, and Lewis. Do you know the really eerie thing is? They're all well, apart from Edith, of course, they're all dead. How sad. In loving memory, Lewis Finch. Oh, so that's Lewis. That's Lewis eating cake. November the 21st, 2010. Died at the age of 20. I'm doing my maths here. 22. No, 21. Didn't quite make it to 22. Son of Dawn. Great grandson to Edie. LWOT. Just some random letters used, right? Okay, so that's pretty sad. Okay. Hello, Shelley. Plates piled up. Takeaway boxes. Was this the Last Supper?
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Imperial Palace. I want to try Just Eat, love. It's a revelation. More wine. I think this family like their wine. They also seem to like their tuna, or salmon, or whatever the hell it was. There's some there, and there's a whole boatload over here. I mean, look at this. It's a little bit much.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Oh, so this is Lewis's fault. He worked in the cannery. And probably got a huge discount on canned salmon. Okay. So what we're making here? Apple pie. That does not look like apple pie to me. Tart apples, water, lemon juice, sugar, brown sugar, flour, cinnamon nut. Sounds nice. Nutmeg, ginger, salt, pastry for double crust pie. In a saucepan, combine the apples, water and lemon juice. Cook over medium-low heat just until the apples are tender. Remove from the heat and cool. Do not drain. In a large bowl, combine the sugars, flour, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger and salt. Add apples and toss to coat. Place bottom pastry in pie plate. Add apple mixture. Cover with top pastry, seal and flute edges. Cut slits in top crust. Very nice. So there you go, folks. Apple pie. Still not convinced it looks like an apple pie to me. At least an English apple pie. Right, okay. This is I just love this kind of stuff. I just love these kind of games where you can just walk around, take your time, have a nosy. I mean, I wonder how many people play these, these games, run through them, and miss all these little finer details, which I find so amusing. Right, Okay, oh god, hellfire. Too much. Look, all these pictures. Books everywhere. Cans all over. It's too much. Too much mess. Ugh. Books on the floor. Books on shelves. Books on floor. Books on table. Books in the corner. Is that blood? No, it's wine. Okay. I wonder if you could actually read the title of every single book. I've seen The Viking's Belly already. There's probably a few repeats here. The King in Yellow. Pastoralia. Pastoralia. That's a book I might want to read. 51 Tales. Okay.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
The interesting question, of course, on my lips, everybody, is why on earth did we leave? What happened? Edie, there's a wheelchair.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
What the hell happened? Plates was broken, wine was spilled, Chinese was eaten. It's a right little mystery, isn't it? Right, let's have a look at some of these pictures. Nice picture there of the lake or whatever it is, big boat thing. There's a boat. Lots of pictures of family members, I assume. Maybe myself included. What's that? That's the garage. Peekaboo. Hey, that looks quite modern for 2010. Not like a docking station. 2010 was a long time ago. Did we have smartphones in 2010? That's a bad question to ask. Did we have smartphones in 2010? The hell was that? They had iPods. Oh. I mean, 9 years ago is a long time, you know what I mean? I can't remember. Can't remember last week. What's this?
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Was she packed off to the home, maybe? Great-Grandma Edie? Shipped off? Oh, God. 7-year-old noodles. Remnants of. As somebody said earlier, I bet this place smells absolutely awful. I'm surprised she's not coughing and spluttering as we speak. Killer whale in the background there. Nice killer whale picture. Yeah, I don't think I'm finishing this in one stream somehow, people. Just got a sneaky suspicion. This might take me a few more hours than the game than was foretold. Well, matters not. It's all about enjoyment. The Viking's Belly, Part 3. And I'm just picturing, what's she called? Edith? Edith, right? I'm just picturing Edith kind of looking round here and just remembering what's happened and remembering the past. Hence why she's not moving very quickly. It's all rather overwhelming. It's been 7 years. It's quite a nice room, apart from the clutter, of course.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it.
Ah,
she... smile with too many teeth.
Yes. Too many things, love. You're right. There are too many things in this bloody house. Mainly books. And pictures. I wonder if the cat died as well. And 7 years ago? I'm not forced to be. Not forced to be dead. Oh, look, statues. What the hell's that? Some kind of wreckage? I mean, no offence, but this chair here, probably great grandma Edie's, it does look rather hideous. And is that? No, I thought it was like cigarette burns. Yarn. Yeah, she was sat here in a little floral chair, the kind of chair you would find in a nursing home, actually. You know, knitting.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
Sank? What? That's the original house. Look there. And then it sank, apparently. Hence why it now looks like something out of Harry Potter, you know, with all the bloody things going up into the... It looks like the Weasley's house. You know, all mishmash. It's the international sign, you see, for mishmash. Right. Hang fire. Hang fire. I mean, some of these photographs are quite nice. Flat screen TV again, 2010. These people were quite well off. They had all the mod cons for 2010. Did I have a flat screen in 2010? Yes, I had a flat screen in 2010. But they weren't cheap back in them days. I'm telling you, flat screen TVs, plasma, talking about £800. Not like now. You can get a nice 42 inch for about 400 quid nowadays. Back in these days, they were all the rage. Right, there was an interactable thing here. I'm sure there was. What's this? Dawn Finch living room. Who was Dawn? Dawn was the mother? Dawn? We've seen her before, right? Dawn and Edie. Ooh. You can hear the wind blowing through the fireplace. More pictures. Muddy Hand. Playing dress up, ghosts, Halloween, climbing trees. Oh, look at that. Oh, Paris. Travellers. Enjoyed a good holiday. Okay, let's move on. I'm sure there was an interactable speech bubble floating in the air here. I don't think, maybe not. Hang on. Leather chair in the corner. Wonder who was perched here. Kind of like, this is like the head honcho's seat. He's kind of in the corner, so he's overseeing everything. The overseer's chair. She's there knitting, there, kid there doing something, mother over there by the fire keeping warm, overseer in the back just kind of perusing, maybe father's chair, you know, looking from afar, chirping up every once so often, just so people know he's there. Oh, look at that sample, beetle. Oh, butterflies. There's a what's the name for this kind of stuff? Where you butterflies and, you know, collecting things like this. There's a name for it. Bug collection. Weirdo. Time and the Gods. Oh, got some musical instruments. What seems to be a rather light. It could be a double bass, maybe a cello and violin, maybe. More bugs. Plenty of bugs. Let's have a look at this. Barbara. Musical box.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Morbid. Oh, hey. Let's not have any creaks, please. and it shuts down rather abruptly. There's Barbara Finch. Good old Barbie. Hang on, was she a movie bloody director? My Friend Bigfoot. Barbara Finch. What did it say? Screw my eyes up here. Barbara Finch, something or other. Can't quite see. Maybe. If we press start, so we can see the names. So Barbara, 1944 till 1960. Hang on. Well, she wasn't very old, was she? 20? No. There's Sven. Great-grandpa Sven. Barbara. That's 16. Hellfire. The key?
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Oh, man. But you have to find another key. Alternatively, you could just kick the door down, love. It doesn't look very strong. But hey-ho. Right. This is the kitchen, right? Yeah. Didn't notice the microwave stuck in there, you see. Could we open the fridge also? I don't think so. I want to know what's in. I want to see what's in the fridge. Okay. Not a problem. Up stair lift for good old Grandma Edie, great Grandma Edie's stair lift. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh. Here we go.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Can we get a bit of a closer look now? Date missing, October 23rd, 2003. When did Chappie die? So they're assuming he's dead. Lewis was 2010. Oh, this is really morbid. 92, born 92, missing 2003, last seen, wherever that says. 11 at disappearance. Mixed Indian/white. Blue eyes, black hair. Okay. It's 2017. Yeah, it's 2017 at the moment. Funeral. I'm assuming the funeral was for Lewis. 2010. Yeah. I want to know what's happened to these people. I think we do find out, and I don't want to rush to get. But I just want to find out what's happened to them. Oh, how did they die? Very morbid sense of mystique. How did they die?
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
And what happened on that last night? That everybody just, well, I say everybody, whoever was left, just upped and left. You know, left the Chinese boxes there, wine there, or, you know, smashed plate on the floor. What the hell's happened? Let's have a look at the calendar. November 2010. So the page was turned to November, which is probably the date that they left, November 2010. Oh, I'm sure we do find out. I'm certain we will. I mean, the game surely wouldn't be so cruel as to leave us hanging. So you got Edie. So these are I'm assuming these are the people that were present at the end, there or thereabouts. So Dawn is the mother, right? Edie, great grandma. Milton, missing child, presumed dead. Lewis has even got papers then. He died in 2010. So did he die in the November maybe? Maybe we left soon after maybe it was the night of his funeral. And Edith. That's us, right? So we got mail. We got mail. Right, okay. She's not interested. She's not interested in mail at 7 years old, thank you very much. This door is sealed with like foam. And that is quite the lock. I'm assuming that's the way to the part of the house that's all in the right state. This is like some kind of fantasy-based construction. It even looks it from this side.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
We actually have a little peephole here. Okay, this is just a library. Why would you have a library sealed in this kind of manner? I ask you. Not the foggiest clue. Alright then, let's go upstairs. There's probably not many scary moments in this game, but it just feels really eerie. Let's have a look at the pictures as we go up. So there's Barbara again. A young wannabe director, but she didn't have much time, did she, bless her? There's a cat coming out of the cat. Oh, that's the dog. There you go. There's the front door. There's that door there. There's a dog coming through the dog flap. There's Grandma's chair. That was just been in the living room. Cats. 2 cats sat in it. Dogs, cats. Who's that? Is that in the garage? Seen that picture before.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
After Milton disappeared, she sealed all the bedrooms. I think she must have freaked out. Funny turn. I mean, you've had one son die die on you. Another one went missing. It'd probably drive you to madness.
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh, so all the rooms are like this. Holy cow. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that could be the chair the cats were sat in. They've got more than one of this chair? Hellfire. One was certainly enough, my dear. One was certainly enough. More bugs. And one of the rooms is open. Okay, we'll go in there later. Let's just check out the sealed ones first. Who's this? Is this Sven? Barbara?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Odin. Right, okay, so you got Odin. 1880. Yeah, so that's Edie's. Oh, she died in 2010 as well. The grandma, great grandma, she died in 2010 as well. Her father built the house. Okay. Where's that plug go? Upstairs. There's more stairs here. Barbara.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Barbara was a child. Look at that. Barbara's room. That Chewbacca? No, Star Wars wouldn't have been out then, surely. So who's mother? Who is the mother? Dawn. 2016. Just last year. Sanjay, Kay, Sven and Ingeborg. So that's Barbara's room. The leaves are spouses. So Sanjay Because Milton was down as mixed Indian and white, so Sanjay, I'm assuming Sanjay and Dawn then. Okay. Pinot Noir, 2012. And yeah, more books. Right, I don't think I'm going to go upstairs. We'll stick to this floor for now. My friend Bigfoot. Introducing Barbara Finch.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
So Barbara was the child celebrity back in the day. So she wasn't a director, she was actually an actress. Cool. More books, more clutter. Sven and Edith. So Sven was Edie's spouse. Okay. Calvin and Sam. Probably siblings. Could be twins. Both born on the same year. Could be twins.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
What? So Grandpa. Yeah, Edith's son. Yeah. All sealed, still with that foamy stuff. Whose is this? Gregory. So who's Gregory? Died at age 1. So Gregory, who's Gregory related to? Dawn, it can't be Dawn's child.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
This is a toilet. Okay, sealed the toilet. And this is Sven and Edie, so great grandma, great grandpa.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Yes, I reckon when we go into these rooms that are all sealed, we're going to get the story about these particular characters. That's the gem. I think that's the gist we're getting. So as soon as we walk through the door, boom, it's almost like we're going to be punted back in time. I think that's what might happen. We'll have to see, but I am finding this extremely interesting. I'm really enjoying this. Have we been here? Whose house is this? Whose room is this? Molly. 37 to 47. So younger, probably younger sister to Barbara, maybe? Also died young, age 10.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Yes. And finally, well, not finally because there is a room upstairs, but there is a door here that's open. Is this probably our room, maybe?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Oh. This is Great Uncle Walter. Kind of don't want to go into people's rooms yet, but...
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Why did she not seal it up? The house that sank. What's that on the floor?
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Oi! No. Open.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Open sesame. Oh, do I want to do this right now?
Now it was time to find out
No.
what my mom had been afraid of.
No. I don't want to go through that just yet. I don't want to go through that just yet. Thank you very much. I want to just check these stairs. There's a plug there, traipsing up these here steps.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Okay, fine. Oh, we saved that till last, and look, why, it was hardly worth it, was it? Right, but however, we do have a secret room, which our key opened. That looks like a train carriage. Okay, in we go.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Milton. Wouldn't it be a cool ending if actually Milton was alive?
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Oh, hellfire. Just nothing scary,
It's like
please.
I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
That's all I ask. Nothing scary. Right.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
So this is Molly's room. So this is the youngest. Yeah, this is the youngest, probably the youngest child maybe of Edie. 10-year-old. We looked through the peephole just very recently. So we're in her room now. Yeah, buddy, hamster droppings.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Gerbil. I'm trying to picture if that is gerbil poop from 1947. Surely not. No, it doesn't look. That can't be right. Surely. People must have used these rooms right recently. It's not as if they locked the door when she died in 1947. That was it. Boom. No, some of this stuff is more modern than 1947. I think the mother just sealed them at that particular time. I don't know. I'm confused.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
So she liked she liked gerbils. She's got likes castles, princesses, all that kind of jazz. Is that another secret hidey hole? Behind the wardrobe? It looks like it to me. Oh, is that where we came out of? I think that's where we came out of. Orcas Island Calves. Some kind of sports team. Oh, wait a minute, is that a journal? It's a nice place for a chair, looking out into the lake. Oh, look at the calendar in this room. 1947, December 1947. I mean, this actually could be as the room was left when she died in 1947. Could be. I mean, that is a very old... Is that a fishing net? There's a little map of the room. Barbara, Edie and Sven, Molly, of course. At that time, there'll be nobody else born yet. So just the 3 rooms in use. Right, here we go, folks. We're diving in.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Molly Finch.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh. She got feet? Yep, she's got feet as well. So we are now in control of Molly, I'm assuming in 1947. Looking to find something to eat. Poor child has been sent to bed without dinner. Well, I never.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
All gone. Halloween candy. No good. Gerbil. Dead.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Ah! She ate gerbil food, and as you can see, gerbil droppings. This was definitely. So this is as the room was left by the looks of it. Then definitely. Oh, a slightly different outside view. Dark. Oh, little goldfish. Hello, Goldie. I thought about eating the fish. No. No.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
You've been sent to bed, love, for probably one night without food. It does not resort to eating the goldfish. And we're not talking like 5-6 days worth of being starved here, love. Let's not get desperate. So you got a doll there, which we couldn't go. Oh, it's a toilet. Oh, ensuite facilities. My goodness me. How the other half live, even in 1947. Actually, it's quite funny how small we are. We're not as big as this bloody sink, for instance. We can't even see in the mirror. We can eat some toothpaste.
I kept eating and eating.
She's had a carrot and she's had toothpaste. It's hardly Gordon Ramsay, but hey ho. I think we draw the line at toilet water.
I ate a lot of things that night.
She died of poisoning, you see. This must be it. She died of poisoning. Her mother sent her to bed with no food for one evening, and she thought the world was ending. She ate gerbily carrots and goldfish and holly berries, and ended up, yeah, poisoned. It's gotta be. Right.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Chirping? Oh, birdie! Birdie, look at this.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Oh, love, don't do it, please. I know she dies, but don't do it. Don't do it, dear. Don't do it.
I reached out for her.
Oh, locks on the window. Thank the heavens.
And suddenly,
the hell?
I was a cat.
No, she's tripping on holly berries. That's what she's doing. This is not. You cannot turn into a cat, my dear. Surely this is weird. This is very weird. Birdie, meow. Follow the bird.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
It's okay. You're a cat, love. You find jump onto the ladder and jump and come here. We're purring. We're purring. We are getting right into this cat business, aren't we? Look at that. Let's go ahead. Move. Oh. Where did it go? Where did it go? There it is. There it is. Ooh. Meow. Where are you, birdie? I haven't eaten all night. I've been resorted to eating holly berries, plastic things. Come here. Come here.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Almost. But the bird was too fat. Oh, wait a second. What's this? Meow.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
We're wearing her down. We're grinding her down here. Oh, little pigs. Oh, I missed. Try again. Try again. Hang fire, hang fire, hang fire. Gotcha.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore.
Yeah, but Dad, what
All
Dad...
I cared about was eating that mama bird.
But what Dad doesn't know won't hurt him. May hurt us, but it won't hurt him. Right, come on, come on. How do we do this? Where is it? Where is it? Tree. Oh. Where are you, birdie? Oh, he's over there. It's over there. Hang fire. How do we get up? I'm in a pickle now. Oh, no, got it, got it. Come here.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
We are flying straight into the things of death. No, we're not doing that. Sorry, we're flying on a winter's day.
Rabbits.
Rabbits. More rabbits. This is some dream. Where are we going? I don't know. Where are we going? Not a clue. I'm just flying. Just enjoying the flight. The rabbits are running. More rabbits. Whee! More rabbits. He's not unstuck. Should we dive bomb them? We're supposed to be now. Eat them! Get the rabbits! Ah!
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Bigger. Rabbit's not only starter, like chicken wings. Not enough to fill the gap, to satiate that hunger. You need something more. You need a main course.
A mama rabbit.
A mama rabbit? No, we can't do that. It's got kids. Nah, we want bigger. We want bigger. We want bigger. Soaring through the sky like an eagle. Do we go and kill the mama rabbit? Yeah, I think we do. Oh, this is cruel. Yee! I missed. Oh, I'm a rubbish owl. No,
She was almost too big to carry.
oh, and we
I
eat
started
again.
choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
A shark? Oh my god, what? Whee! Tumbling down the hill! Oh! Sharks don't do that. I think she's dead. Is this her dead? Is this her dead? Oh no, I can move, I can jump, I can move. Ah! Get me to the water. I'm a fish out of water. Oh! Oh! Come on, I can sense the water's coming. I'm going into the...
I
Oh!
rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Ah, swimming through the ocean. I can't see a damn thing, love. I'm in the reeds. Would you care to... There we go. Now, hang on. It's a bit awkward. This is not very... It's awkward. In a second. Little sealy
I wanted
thing.
fat, juicy seals.
Fat, juicy seals! I can't control. I'm not a good shark, people. Come here. Have I eaten it? No, I missed it again. Okay, I'll get my juicy seals in a minute. Come on. Come on. Ready. Aim. There we go.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
This kid is sick. This kid has some weird dreams. Oh, its flipper is knackered, it's damaged, it's bleeding. This is evil and cruel, but it's nature. I'm hungry.
Yay! Got that tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water.
Oh,
When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
I'm an octopus. I'm an octopus now. My tentacles slithering. Slow. What the hell is this?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
I smell people. Huh? Slither, slither, slither.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Real quiet. Ah! Out of my way, suitcases. Crew only. I'm a hungry monster. There we go.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
What? You can eat him. Hey. Open the door. There we go. Yeah!
Last passenger. I was still hungry.
Still hungry?
And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have.
Very
so I
greedy
swam
child.
towards it.
Oh, we're still in monster
I
form.
slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Slither, slither, slither. Slither, slither, slither.
I got closer and closer.
To my own bedroom, apparently.
All of my stomach started growling,
All my stomachs. All 10 of them.
and suddenly I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep, but it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
What on earth? Hello? How did she die, people? Poison?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
That is not satisfying enough. Poison? Poisoned herself? Poison from the berry. It's gotta be. Well, there you go. Don't eat holly bush berries. It's not good for your health. Right, so how? I'm sure I can hear a cat. Hey up. This looks familiar. Only I don't propose to be running through the trees as a cat, or flying through the sky as an owl.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Oh, what's this? Oh, the living room. This, however, is a new room.
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
This is Edie's room, you can tell because of the bloody yarns. Lurpy. All different birds. Rob. Purpley. Murpy? Derpy. Bob. A snake. And Burpy. She's quite original with her naming, isn't she? Her naming convention. Apart from Bob, the odd one out. So she likes to paint. Last time we were in here, she was painting us.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
She likes to knit, we know that because of all the balls of yarn. She seemed like a nice woman, bless her.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
So he died a week before we left. Hey, so that's that room we were just in before, with it's half and half. Barbara, Molly, Calvin, Sam, Walter, Dawn, Gus, Gregory, Lewis, Milton, Edith. Student takes top honours in state photography contest. Lewis.
Her room was like a museum.
Oh, oxygen. Pillbox. Slippers. Sample bottles. She probably just died in a bed of old age, to be honest. Shrine sketches.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
The Mole Man. Oh, got all these cassettes.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Edith Junior Lake Trip. Sam Photo Award 69. Conspiracy Now. Sam Medal Ceremony. Home Movies. Weird America the Finches. My Friend Bigfoot. Wasn't that Barbara's film? Edith Interview. Random Junk. Edie won't go. 72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire. I ain't budging, she says. I ain't budging.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go.
I ain't
For a
moving.
few weeks, she was a celebrity.
This is my house. I've been here since a little girl. I ain't moving for a bit of fire. She definitely must have died here.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Oh, did he actually die building that slide thing? Yeah. Tragedy strikes Finch family pond. Celebration turns to horror. The word beginning with M. Celebration turns to mourning. That's very bad. So he died building a monstrosity. Sven. So that was in 19... Oh, we don't know when it was, actually. Do we know when it is? Can we see the date on here? Can't see a date. There was a day on the door plaque. I think it was like 64. 1964, was it? I think it was 1964, possibly, from memory. The plaque outside his door. Molly Concepts, mural sketches, Barbara Concepts. Oh, she likes her hats. So we can, 90th birthday.
Even in the 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh, bless her, look at that. Well, I've got one of her hats on there, you see. That's probably the bathroom also. We'll go in there in a second. What is this? Bit of origami. Norwegian folk tales. Deepest sympathy. Help us comfort you in your sad loss. Oh, it's a medical bed. You can see the bars. Yeah, she died in a bed. No, there's no melodramas here. She died in her bed, old age. Odin. It's a strong name, isn't it? It's a strong name. Odin. Right, well, before we open up that little journal, let's just go in here first. Oh. Pink and fluffy bathroom. Wow. Loads of pills.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Okay, Sam and Kay, there you go. She's responsible for this monstrosity of a bathroom, is she? Key. Do we have another key? No. There's a secret in this bathroom by Edith and Sven. No. Back out, please. I don't wish to go into Pastor's new...
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Oh, it's just... Oh.
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard.
Well, where is it then, love?
It's hidden in this book.
Ooh. No, 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 don't go in. Don't go in. No, no, no! I didn't want to go in. Oh, we can go back in. Okay, it's fine. Okay, we'll go in there in a second. Right. So Sven died dragon. Molly died poison. Who's this? So Odin was the founding father, right?
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Well, yeah. Fortune, obviously. Ensuite facilities and all that, you know. House sinks, build another one. Misfortune, everybody's dead, yes.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
So that's why the house sunk then. It was a floating house, was it?
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Goodness me. That was a good idea.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Mm-hmm.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
We've seen that statue from the house, looking out like that on that kind of pathway. So that's a cemetery, is it?
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Original fireplace. Bricks. Edie. And who's he again? Sven. Baby Molly. Dies age 10, of course. Okay, that's interesting. They're getting snippets. We're getting snippets. Oh, there you go.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
So, founding father, family curse, sails a house across the ocean, poof, dead, drowns. Daughter Edie, husband Sven, baby Molly, build the new house, and we proceed onwards from there. What on earth could possibly go wrong? Family curse, don't know what you're talking about. The mysteries of death and thereafter. Really liked it, we could light a candle, but hey ho, knowing the family curse, it'll probably burn the house down with us still in it, so we won't bother doing that. Joining the great majority. Right, okay, I think we're done here. Oh, wait a minute, what's this? Oh, that's the picture. Happy birthday to you. Right, now we're ready. Calvin. He's the one that died age 20, right? Whatever it was, 22, 21. No, he's not. It says it right in there. 50. Oh, I'm thinking of Lewis. Calvin. Probably another son of Edie's. Maybe brother to Molly and Barbara, possibly. Sam and Calvin. Still thinking they were twins. He died age 11. Oh, look at that selfie. Back in the day selfie.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
So Sam was the brother that survived longer. That's probably Sam. Likes his photographs. Nice little dark room here. Murder probe, clues exhausted. Couple turns land into a native haven. What bloody murder probe. Let's say root beer? No. No, it isn't. Salivating. Whiskey? Milton's been here again. Whose room is this? Whee! Let me in. There's more secrets to find. Calvin. So this is what? Great Uncle Calvin? Great Uncle Calvin? Sam... What's happening? What's happening? What's going on? What's going on? Is that like... What's she doing there? Weird. Right, okay, so most improved player, Sam Finch. That's probably Edie. She's always liked her hats, you see. Measuring him, how far he's grown. Toys. There's his pictures. Photographer, you see. Yeah, look, they were twins, look. Edith Finch National Park. They were definitely twins. Fort Sam. So which one is Sam again? Sam's the one that survived a little bit longer. Sharing the bedroom with his dead brother. There's Fort Calvin. I'm assuming what she meant by that was that the room didn't change. The room was left as it was, rather than his actual flipping body or whatever. There, look, you see all the little toys. Fort Calvin. That's where that orange plug.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
September 61. He died 61, right? Yeah. The younger one, of course. Sam and Calvin. 68. Okay. Samuel Finch. Orcas Island Regional High School Cobra Battalion Bravo Company. 120% deportment grade in the third quarter of school year. That was his final year, maybe. Possibly. An SLR photo. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Certificate of sleep dance? Steep lance? Not a clue. Looks like he might have liked hunting as well. Wonder if he suffered a hunting accident. Liked a cigarette as well, by the looks of it. What brand? Smoke 'em Joe's. Okay.
And that he never talked about him.
Never talked about his twin brother. Let's go have a quick nosy. An old-fashioned pogo stick. Look at that. Look at that ancient relic. Oh, what's this? Is this another secret? Oh, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. It's not another secret door, is it? Oh, no. Hey. Another secret door. Another secret door. No. We'll keep that there for the memory banks, of course. Right, let's go upstairs first. Follow the trail. Explore the universe. Looks like Calvin liked space.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
This little command center. Oh. Calvin, here we go. Oh, it's got pedals. What the hell? So he was age 11.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Hey, look at that. We're swinging with a pot on his leg. There's the graves over there, the statue. I'm not very good at this swinging with one foot malarkey, am I?
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Oh, both feet. Okay. Oh, didn't occur to me.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Whee! Oh. I'm swinging, Mom! Whee!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Are we going to jump over?
I told him going around was impossible.
No.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Oh no!
I'm not gonna tell you again.
I'm
Maybe if the
swinging!
wind hadn't picked up,
I'm swinging! Oh my god!
then maybe he'd still be here. But I
Eee!
guess
This is. Who thinks it's a good idea?
he'd
Why?
already made up his mind.
Why would you do this?
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh my god! This.
That's the day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Oh my god. Okay. Swinging accident.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
My god. And your brother just let you do that, did he? Just swing around and... No. That was very foolish. Very foolish. But hey ho, what can you do? Ooh, very grim. Right, okay, so he swung himself off
After the funeral,
into oblivion.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands.
Hey up, what's this? So this could be like a little way for us to get a shortcut if we need to. There's Barb's, so we can come out. Oh, I see a little shortcut, you see. Just want to check something first before we go back in there into the wine cupboard. Where's Edie and Sven's room? Is he around here, right? It's here? Yeah, I wanted to see when he died. 64, wasn't it? Yeah, it was 64. When he had that terrible accident with the dragon thing. Righty-ho. So we're going into Barbara's room, which is the young lady, the actress. Okay. More Milton photograph. I'm telling you, Milton is not dead.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Barbara Finch doll. Her awards. Washington International 1946 something or other. My Friend Bigfoot. She sounds like a, well, I mean, she's probably died before she managed to make anything else, but she seems like a one film wonder. Bless her. Right, we've got guitar. Swan Lake. Oh, maybe not. Swan Lake, possibly. What is this? Look at that old iron.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Hey, maybe. This big star, and then got a bit depressed. Maybe she didn't get. Maybe she couldn't get a film as good as the original. You know, as good as that one. She couldn't relive that kind of success, and it got on top of her. These things happen to celebrities, you know. Penelope's Diner. Hell, if she's actually resorted to having to work in a diner, then she's definitely fallen down onto hard times. Your record player. Tight right. Ooh! Manky Kate. Is that... Ooh, my God. Ew. Barb Street. There she is. What happened to old Barbie? Dreadful stories. Guest
Of all
diary.
the stories people wrote about Barbara's death,
Barbara.
I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
That's
Now
a real,
that was a great scream.
that's a real scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Oh. She wound and wound
As she
and
found
wound.
the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh, I'm actually controlling this. This is really good. Yes, I do like the different styles of each story. Take that.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oof. Bang. Get a bit of target practicing. Boom. Come on. Have at you. I'm a crack shot with a crutch. Blood on the floor. Get out of my way. But
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
what? What's this? Table saw. Dad was clumsy. Sven was a klutz man. Ultimately was his downfall. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Come on, have at ya! Get out of my way. It's a bit dark in here. Wait a minute, light at the end of the tunnel.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
It's Walter. Oh! Oh, Rick.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
He might actually be dead. No, when did Walter die? Oh, 2005. He's alive. Spoiled. Walter! I recognise this room. It's the living room. Look. Window. Original fireplace. Basement on the left. It's our house. Kitchen down there. Coming up. Walter, what are you doing? Walter. Oh, Walter was the room with the sharks and yeah, Walter was the room with the underwater paintings, right? Yeah, underwater. Walter.
Walter, are you there?
Oh, Walter, you silly Billy.
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
How quick.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
No chance. No way. Boom! Boof. There you go. Perfect.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Gonna be a way out of here, Barb. Come on, Barbie. Window. Window. No. What about the secret passageway before? Here we go. Secret passageway.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Into Molly's room. Yep, this is Molly's room. Window. Onto the trees outside.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
No, Walter. We can't abandon him. No, we can't do it. Toilet. No. Let's sneak out on the outside.
Hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow.
Boom!
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
That's probably a family member. Or Rick, one of the two. Or maybe. Okay. Walter? Or back down the stairs, maybe? Yeah, we'll go see if he's dead. Remove his mask, and to our horror, it was somebody we knew. Unless we're going into the kitchen. Or the library. No. We are going to see who we have just almost killed, or maybe possibly killed.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Oh! Run! Help me! There's a madman in the house!
At the door, she heard whispering. from inside the house.
Oh, shoot.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Okay, so she was murdered then by somebody. Probably Rick, maybe?
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
I'm assuming she was murdered. In real life, I'm assuming. But they've just jazzed it up a bit, you know? Possibly. How very awful. Maybe some maybe it was some jealous fan. You hear of these things happening. Right, well, we have our clue to the next port of call, which is the key in the music box. Taking us downstairs into the basement. Okay. We've got to go back through this way, I think.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah, well, I know the secret now. Has it just got dark in here all of a sudden? Right, here we go. And twist. And twist. And twist. And twist. Voila. Any lights? Of course not. Okay, nothing at all creepy about basements, I'll have you know. Completely, perfectly fine. Right, I see it's not too dark down here. Yeah, very unfortunate, isn't it? Very unfortunate indeed. Okay, so pool table. So was this place sealed as well then? There's the saw of doom.
Mom said the basement was off limits. Unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
I think this looks like it might not have been touched. I mean, that was quite a modern thing.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Oh. Is this the... Is this where we get some light, maybe? Can't see a thing. Ooh! Secret tunnel.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh my god, it's like a little little shelter, vault kind of thing. All the supplies here. Soup. Cereal.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Tasty beans. Sweetie crisps. Pea soup. Ugh. Oh, is that... Oh, grape jelly. Ooh. Walter was like 50 something, right? 53.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Hello, Thomas. Shave cream. So this is Walter. He lived until 53. This is his little shelter. What are these? These are all his spices. Peach, postcards, Thailand, Brazil, Russia, India. Bonjour de France. He likes trains. Is that like an old school exercise bike? Look at that. More trains. This is some kind of memorial or something, I think. Looking at the flowers on there. Yeah, what's this? His version of a window. Was he a recluse? Mind you, if he'd seen his sister be murdered, I think there might be something wrong with this poor fella. Oh, that's probably the way to the next part. We'll leave that. We'll instead... He died on the 31st of March, or maybe the 31st of March or the 1st of April 2005. Yeah. Okay.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Earthquake. Bit of earthquake action, it's not a problem. We're in our little vault. It's fine. Come on. Come on. How do you do this? There we go.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
Peach halves.
Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
1976.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Earthquake, wait a minute. This happened several years ago. Relax, enjoy the music, eat your peach halves. That's all you gotta do.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Gotta love those peach halves.
And then one day, everything just stopped.
A week before his demise, 2005. There was no,
Whatever that thing was, it was gone.
there was no earthquake that time.
Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
But, peach halves.
It's been a week
D-Day.
now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
I have to leave while I still can. You've been down here for how many years and now you're leaving? Why?
I know it's out there, somewhere.
I think he's gone a bit mad.
Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin.
I'm gonna beat it with a sledgehammer.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
Ooh.
But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
I've been eating peach halves for
I don't
30
mind if I
years.
have a year left. Or a month.
Or a
Or
day.
a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh my god. Hit by a train.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
The train was late. Ah. Walter, 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 you silly fool. Right.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Dear, dear. So if we're following the footsteps here, we should end up
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
end up outside, surely.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
The hell is this pit? Not peanut butter? Plenty of the stuff.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two.
Maybe two. See, he's not been found yet.
I
This
thought it was time I heard the stories for myself
this other kid.
and found out what happened to everyone else.
Might want to run.
But now
lovely.
I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh, the train track ends now. It's all change. Walter. Ah. Oh dear. Oh, what's that? Ha! Chairs in the tree.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Ooh.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Your family.
And the history you're a part of.
Who's she talking to?
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
I was thinking that. She looks pregnant. Looks pregnant? Does she? Oh! Yeah, a little bump there. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Back up we go. There's still rooms left unexplored here, stories left untold, and we need to get to the bottom of them.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Okay, so we're gonna have to find a new way in. Wait a second, what's this?
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Ah, are we heading out to those statues? And there's a ladder there as well.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Okay, yes, this is a cemetery.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery may be more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh, this is all pet cemetery. Oh my god. Shadow, Christopher, Shatsy, Oliver, Bob. Remember seeing Bob?
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Gerbils. There's Christopher. Oh, it's a fish. Christopher. Molly's fish. Died the same year she did. Derpy Jr., Derpy, Lucy, Daisy, Charlie, Burpy, Chirpy, Furpy, Tucker, Coco, Zoe, Lurpy, Zerpy, Bailey, a frog.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Oh hell. So I got Molly Finch, died of poisoning by Berry. Calvin swung himself to death. We've got Sven fell building a dragon slidey thing. Edie died of old age, I'm assuming. Walter obliterated by a train. Barbara murdered.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
No, don't do it, Odin. No, that's okay. I'm keeping an eye. Come back to us.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Is that the remnants of the old house? Remnants of the old house. Through the looking glass.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Oh man, just got to get me dinner now. Whew, could do with just a quick 5-minute break. It's bloody tense, is this, isn't it? Very engrossing. Very engrossing. I think we're kind of. I wonder if we're about halfway through. We've covered all the older people. I think we're going to still discover about the younger people as well. I'm hoping, anyway. So I'll be back with you shortly. shouting at? Oh. Wow, what are we on? 9:30. So I think we've been going for about, what, an hour, 2 hours and a half? 2 hours possibly? I think we'll get there before the end of that. I think we'll do it in one sitting. We'll get there. Just bear with me. I'm just going to have to... It's one of my favourite dinners. It's a rather big pile. A big pile of food here. It's liver, sausage, mash and onion gravy with mushy peas, sprouts and carrots. Comfort food for a depressing, for a morbid game, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't know what happened to Sam yet. And they did say that he got enlisted in the army. Kind of unfortunate, really, to be eating in a game which requires your full attention.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Okay. So these are the graves of the people that we haven't seen yet. Their stories. So Gregory, who is probably, I think he's our mother's brother, maybe? Uncle? Possibly. Sam.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Sam was brother, yeah. No. Gus. Okay. Someone's a bit of food gone the wrong way here. Excuse me. Sanjay Kumar.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Lewis. That's one brother. Milton. Out there somewhere.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
So Sanjay was Milton's dad, by the looks of it. Maybe even Lewis's.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday.
And find out
and
for
find
yourself.
everything out for myself.
Exactly. Like a magical mystery tour. Of the perverse variety.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
And I said, screw you, love!
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Okay, yeah, confirms that bit. Oh, Jesus. At 22 weeks pregnant, you would not be doing this, really? Talk about recipe for disaster, love. 2 people to think about and all that. We haven't seen this side of the house. Oh.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
So, Grandpa Sam. Yeah, so Sam and Kay. Was it Sam and Kay? Kids. Grandpa Sam, the army man. Willed his own brother to his death. Probably dared him.
They were both pretty intense.
Excuse me, bloody hellfire. Bit of liver stuck in my throat. So he seemed to like hunting, maybe taxidermy, photography. He enlisted with the army. 1983, so he died at age what, 33? Yeah. US Marines.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
The video's not dark on my feed. Ooh, what's this? Little room. Medals. Rifle. So he did have another room in the house other than the little kid's room. Made himself another room. Bear pelt rug, probably from one of the bloody bears he killed himself, no doubt.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Yep, taxidermy, definitely his thing. What's this say here? K. That'll have been his. That's his other half. She died. Oh, you don't know if she died actually. Can't see that. Airline ticket. K. Finch. Okay, so before we go out the door, let's have a wee peek into the journal. Or the wallet thing, folder.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Not quite.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Take
Hey.
it.
Language.
Language, love.
Did you want to get a picture of me or what?
Where are you? Where are you? I'm taking a picture of a map on the car. More entertaining.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
The bird!
Aw.
Hey, look at that, we're taking photographs, I like this. I hate taking photographs in real life on holiday.
You're right,
I
Dad, it's starting
never
to clear up.
take photographs
Still freezing, though.
in the game. Love taking photographs. How bizarre is that? Where are you, love? Where are you? Trying to get a shot of something. I don't know what I'm trying to get a shot of. Can't say, folk. Oh, wait a minute, what's this? Ooh. Campsite and birds. That'll do. Hang fire, hang fire. There we go, photograph of that. Nonsense, right? Spin it, spin it, spin it. Maybe there's something in this tree? It's not down there. What the hell was I supposed to be taking a picture of? Randomly taking pictures of stuff.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
He's having a wee. He's having a wee.
Nothing quite like being outside.
Huh. My God, seriously, pal. Oh.
Hey!
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Your brother.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Oh, not a photographer, Dad. I'm bored.
Give me a minute to check the map.
Oh, fish. Thou shalt have a fishy on a little dishy. What's that?
Let's see.
Snacks. Oh, a bird. Look, a birdie on his...
Good eyes, Don.
Stag!
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
Where? Where? Oh, there.
Dad.
Oh, no.
Just breathe.
Oh, hellfire.
Focus on your target.
Oh, this is a recipe for disaster. Oh boy.
To do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Now keep yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced, whenever you're ready. Great shot, Dawn.
Oh! That's horrible! Selfie! Selfie!
I'm proud of you, Dawn.
What
Always
ass?
remember that, okay?
She look like she's happy.
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Oh, you gotta do a time photograph. Right, go, 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 go. Selfie. Selfie.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Hey! Well, that was his demise.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
I mean, I'd say that's very sad, but ultimately, you know, animal has the last laugh. Bit of karma there. Ooh, what's this? Meal ready to eat. 12 meals. This looks like the makings of a cannabis farm.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got...
Yeah, Dawn, she lived until 2016. Oh! Dawn! That was our mother, yeah, yeah. Our mother, yes.
really close. They'd both lost a lot.
So Edie was, yeah, Sam's mum. Dawn's grandma. Our great-grandma. So she was 15 when that happened. Finch control. That'll be Calvin's, that. Gregory. Now this is a new name. We don't know much about Gregory. Who's Gregory? Mum's brother? 1 year old. Jesus. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Come on. Oh yeah, this is so not good. We're turning out and we're just going away. No, love, get yourself in there. I want to know what's happened. Creepy bit. Oh, it's creepy, man. Creepy. Do we really wish to go here? Gus, another brother. He was 13.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Okay. What's with all the, like, the boot camp army kind of style set up here? Right, alright. Little baby. What's that certificate? K. Carlisle divorce contract. Kay and Sam got divorced. Oh dear. You have 20 calendar days. I'm trying to read it, love. I'm trying to read it. What are you doing? I'm trying to read. Legal papers. You have 20 days after the days of this summer. No, okay, that's not working. It's not working. We can't read it properly. Damn emblastation. We could do this all night and get the little snippets. If you don't file response on time.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, we are actually taking control of a baby. Are you kidding me?
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Oh, my duck's moving about. Whee!
Watching over Gregory, it's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
We obviously drowned.
Hello?
Irresponsible mother.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk.
Oh, this is gonna have to put the tap on.
I wonder what he saw.
This is gonna put the tap on. Whee! And it's gonna knock the water on and it's gonna fill the bath up. That's exactly what's happening here, pal. Whee! Boo! Boo! Whee! Woo!
He reminded me so much of Calvin.
Whee! Whee! Wow!
Imagination.
Do 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 do. Synchronized swimming. Do 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 do.
Whatever it was he saw.
Wow! Okay, let's do something else here. Wait a minute. Da, 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 wee. Da, 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 whoosh. Oh, come on. Hey. Ooh, just little one, just little one. Just a little poof. Dee 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 dee. Oh, come on. Oh, I'll get you. Hello, Gregory. We're the flying fish. Whoa! Knock the big elephant in. Oh, can we do that? Knock the big whale in. She's still gabbing on the phone. Come on. Is it the letters we need to knock off? I don't think it is. I think we need to go... Hey, I'm on top of the whale! Whee! Hello, big whale. Wah! I'm stuck. Whoosh! Boo! Oh. Boo! Oh my god, this is hilarious.
But I worried about a baby being too happy.
Boo, 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 boo. Come on, whale.
But I could feel him slipping away.
Big bounce. Whoosh! Oh,
Sorry
mother.
about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could.
Oh. No. I like bath time.
Called that night.
Damn it.
Now she leaves the baby in the bath with no water in it. Strange. We are supposed to be doing something, I am assuming here. Wait a minute. Boom!
About the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything.
Drown, baby.
I know what happened wasn't your fault.
Of course it was your fault. She left the baby in the bath unattended. Obviously, it was her fault.
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too.
Okay.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Okay. Drowned. With Mr. Froggy. Dear, 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 dear. He likes flying kites. I reckon he gets struck by lightning. It's my guess.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Whee!
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
So whose wedding is it anyway? Hello, we are gathered here today. Whoosh.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Oops, a daisy. Fly, my pretty, fly. Oh look, it's that big tower thing that was on the floor earlier on in the future. Collapsed.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Up yours, Dad.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Inside the tent. Oh, wee! Wah! Oh.
The rain came down in
Rain.
buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Come with me, furniture. I have a plan for you. Lightning. I told you, lightning, didn't I? Told you. Ah. Come with me. Come with me.
Thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
Turn it up. Way. Whoa.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Dead. So did he get hit by lightning, or did something fall on him?
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Well, something happened anyway. Something bad happened and he died. Something to do with a storm and flying a kite. Flying debris, maybe? Oh dear. Well, this family is definitely not very fortunate, it must be said. So you've got some routines here, exercise routines. Raise flag at 7:30 AM, breakfast, quiet time. Raise flag. Dawn, sweep the trash. Gus, mop mow yard. Greg, be a baby. It's quite regimented, wasn't he, Sam? Because he was army, so everything's really regimented there. You see, Gus, Dawn, Gregory's lights. House rules, no playing outside without permission, no answering the door for strangers, no messages after dark, all chores before dark, respect others. Emergency exit evacuation plan. You must be prepared. Sam had everything covered, apart from deer that weren't dead. Wish it was deeper sympathies. Yeah, lots of sympathies, unfortunately. Gregory 77, Gus 82. Not very good. No amount of preparation, Sam, can prepare you for the unexpected. Are we climbing this? I think we are.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Hey, mother's room. A young mother. So she married an Indian guy. She likes India.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
My God, there's even higher. An even higher place. A higher power. Dawn and Sanjay. So Sanjay died. Oh. We know he. Oh, we saw his tombstone, didn't we? I can't remember when he died, though. 10 ways to teach critical thinking. 87. Fly to India. College application, don't forget visa, high school picture, there she is, look, Dawn Finch, eye exam, majors, English, teaching, geology, places to visit, Jodhpur, Red Fort, Taj Mahal. Thank you. Cool. Well, helping hands create safe places. Wedding presents. So they did get married. Hello, namaste. How are you? Can't read it. History, math, science, religion. Was she a teacher, maybe? Copy passport, blah, blah, blah.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh, so it is her, actually her dad, right? Okay. Didn't know whether it was a stepfather or a different father. Half brothers. Nope. Okie dokie.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Mm-hmm.
Lewis was born a year later.
Mm-hmm.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
But to the top
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
of the shop.
And to see kids in the house again.
So she came back here after Sanjay died.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Got that, like a little classroom, got like organised books. So she seemed to be the more organised one. So all that clutter downstairs, God, that must be the bloody, that must be Edie's fault. Because this is certainly much more to my liking. Organised. Multiplication tables, look at that, never stop learning. Respect criticism, assume nothing. Ask tough questions. All the family members. Lewis rules. So maybe she self-taught her own kids here. This is a place that seems to be quite remote. Maybe she taught her own kids. Look at that. Mrs. Finch. Odin Finch. The Curse. Oh, we did this. A project, perhaps? Classification of living things. To teach and learn, Dawn, she wrote a book. Oh, look at that little picture. Oh. So I'm assuming I'm the youngest, right? 99? Yeah. So that's me, little baby. Milton. Lewis. Happy family. Relief efforts end in disaster. Hundreds of relief volunteers are injured or dead after the effects of a second earthquake. Possibly Sanjay out there in India, crushed in an earthquake whilst trying to help out there? Possibly.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Whoa. Milton's 10th birthday. Oh, we can't get in there yet. Oh hell. Milton.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Oh, I feel like we're getting closer. Ha! We are in. Nice music. Milton! Get me off here, please. Milton, 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 what happened to you, sir? The magic paintbrush. What is up there?
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, it's going to be one of those like flick screen things. Oh my god, how long would this have taken to do?
I was 4 when Milton disappeared. Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Shock horror. She sealed the doors. Again. Yes.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Right. Top of the shop.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
The cannery. Lots of salmon for the family. Can we sit in these and swing? Nice view. Right, I can't go in there. Let's go up. Hang on. Right, okay.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room. Except Louis.
Oh, hookah pipe. Marijuana. Louis. Louis. What were you doing?
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar.
Herbie.
That part of him lived on.
Well, very fragrant. can't even look that way. Okay, fine. She's just done a bit of exercise, you see. Been a long day. I got control pad hooked up to computer system. Got some VHS stuff in here. Wonderland Turbo. High school diploma. Ooh. Exercise ball thing. Dual screens. 2010. Locker contents. Cans. Theodore's quality cigars. And of course a bit of the green stuff. Yeah, pestle and mortar.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Choice of phrase. Oh, what's that?
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
I mean, it's quite a nice, quite a cool little room, really. Cool little space.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh dear.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh, look at that. I'm wandering, I'm wandering.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats.
Bats.
And toads.
And toads.
And things that have not names.
Thou who must not be named. Oh my god, the fish are blocking my way! They're blocking my thing! Get out of the way, fishy! Fishy! Get out of my bloody way! Move!
He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
3D.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Very methodical. Look how quick I am, look how quick I am. Oof.
Like
Give
a
me
whole
more.
new Lewis.
Give me more fish, come on. More fish, more fish, more fish.
So I let him go on.
More fish. Whee!
I I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Dog! Hello, doggy! Max! Hello, Max! Come on, Maxie! Come with
On the edge
me!
of a city he named Louis Topia.
Louis Topia. Boom! Boom!
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Oof! The drummer
Then
friend?
He made musicians.
The blobs. Max and the blobs. Do. Little dancers.
And songs for them to play.
Come on, my people! I bring to you good music.
He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Hey, look at this! My people have arrived! Come, follow me!
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
Chop!
Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination.
No, they're not real. They're real.
So he could do whatever he wished.
Fly like an owl. Eat rabbits.
He held an election for mayor.
Hear me, people! Whee! Whee! That was a very quick election. Fish. Excuse me, excuse me!
They begged him to stay.
Mayor coming
His
through.
mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
My grand vessel. Oh, we're now sailing. Sail away with me. Sail away.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
Oh, it's like a Total War game.
New
Hey! New Louisville. Wait, look out, look out. Don't crash.
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Whee.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
I'm chopping fish, I
Even
like
as his
it.
mother pleaded with him,
Chop, chop,
part
chop,
of Louis kept sailing on.
chop, 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 chopping fish. Chopping fish. Go away, I'm enjoying my boat ride. Whee!
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of
the handsome queen.
handsome queen.
Oh, I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna crash. Oh, no. Ooh.
The queen was on her own quest for...
She was on a quest for radiant rainbows. Get out of my way, fish. Radiant rainbows.
Radiant rainbows.
She needed them rainbows because she heard there was pots of gold. Oh, he knocked it over. There we go. There we go. Get out of my way,
Followed
fish.
the sound of her...
Well, let's keep with theme here. Electric sitar.
electric sitar.
This is a great story. My handsome queen with her rainbows on a sitar.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Oh yeah.
Even then, his logic remained sound.
It's getting like bigger and bigger. Come here, my darling.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh my god, how cool is this, man? This is awesome. Fish are piling
He
up
was
here.
so proud of having created it.
No, Damn fish! Get away! Get open the doors! Open the doors!
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Oh, look at me little armies! My days! I am King
Someone who'd
Louis.
never known success in the real world.
Emperor.
I think it was overwhelming.
Emperor Louis.
And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon.
Oh no.
But the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh. Canning work done for the day? I'm Emperor Louis.
He began to forget the world we know.
Imperial Palace, Chinese takeaway. That's all we ever know. The only one that delivers. Oh, we're going into work. Look at that fish.
I think it pained him to remember Louis, the cannery worker.
Amongst all the fish guts. Yeah. A stark contrast to
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Come on. Louis. Louis. Come on now. Time to go home, Louis. I think we are actually the imaginary Louis. That's the body. We are the mind version. I think we're going to go. I think we need to go up here. Oh.
I still thought I could save him.
Oh.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Dear.
The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him.
Dun, 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 dun. Always go left, Louis.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
His queen is waiting.
There was only one thing left to do.
Plant my lips upon hers. Hello? That's a guillotine. Oh. Hello, my darling.
I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Oof. That's horrible. Horrible. Well, don't do drugs, folks.
the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Wait a second, this is the kitchen. No? Okay.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Oh, look, Sanjay, disaster relief. Yeah, he was caught up in that earthquake. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, a prayer. His disaster relief vest.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
What is it? What happened?
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Okay, that's what we've been waiting for, my dear. Why are we so small?
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Edith. Oh, I'm Edith. I want to hear what's going on. No, don't be excused, Edith.
the
Go
power
ahead.
had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
The library, maybe?
When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Let me in. Let me into the library.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
Oh, God.
I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
My book!
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
No! Kick! Scream!
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
No!
The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Oh, man.
After that, we moved around a lot.
Evil mother!
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it.
Come on.
But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh my god. Oh. Wow. Bloody hell, that was good. Wasn't it? I right enjoyed that. So he died in childbirth. Yes, indeed. That seems to be the case. Bloody curse. Wow. Well, yeah, I'm on time as well. 3.5 hours. Not bad going. I really enjoyed that. They weren't kidding. When they said it was a very good game, they weren't kidding. Ooh. Oh, I've played Firewatch, Charlene. There's a stream of it out there somewhere on my channel. If you search my channel page, you'll find it. I did stream that game. Oh. What a emotionally draining game. Yeah, Milton. Milton is out there somewhere, I'm telling you. He's out there. Oh, there's our little whale friend, Mr. Froggo. Well, I'm glad I played that. It was a very nice way to spend my Tuesday evening. I hope you enjoyed as well. Sorry I wasn't communicating very much, but as you can appreciate, the game itself was so gripping. I wanted to immerse myself as much as possible. It was really good. I love it when a game makes you feel like that. You're just kind of lost for words. You're just kind of still like stuck in the whole, caught up in all the emotion of it. You know, I'm just thinking about certain things and interesting. Anyway, I don't want to be too melancholy. It's a bit hard when you're surrounded by people that were dying, you know. But yeah, only a week to go till Christmas. On happier notes, I've got a Stardew Valley video to upload probably on Thursday. There's a few highlights that I've sort of clipped and recorded whilst I've been playing out, trying to get towards my destination in time for Saturday. So I'll get that ready. I'll get that uploaded. Just need to do the after commentary. So that'll be going up in the next couple of days. But other than that, I'll see you on Saturday for our wee little Christmas party, folks. Oh, I don't want to say. Just hang on. Hang fire. Hang fire. The replay a story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Oh. Wow, that was so cool. So cool. Most intriguing. I liked the last story. The Lewis's story was pretty good. I mean, a horrific ending, horrific, but yeah, that was good fun. That was certainly intriguing. How they portrayed the effects of drug use and hallucination and all that. That was good. Actually, I found Walter's quite. I think, yeah, Walter's I found quite not disturbing, but probably quite sad. Quite sad. The one day he steps out, his routine has been broken. He's been used to that routine for years, and you know, just a slight differentiation from that routine. He triggered him. He went outside and poof, run over by a train. Jesus. That was pretty good. There we go. We'll just leave it on this backdrop with the music playing and the kind of family tree. Sam's was, I didn't feel any sympathy for Sam, unfortunately. I mean, you know, some would say he got his just desserts, I suppose. So yeah, not overly concerned. Plus the situation with his twin brother as well, you know, making him bloody go round the swing. But yeah, so Christmas party stream Saturday. I'm starting it at 6 PM. Yeah. And get your snacks ready. Get your drinks ready. Whatever your choice of drink is. Get yourself pinned back and we'll have some fun and games. Be there or be square. Yeah, as I said, I've got quite a few little bits and bats lined up. Got a bit of an itinerary this time. Of course, I won't stick to it, but you know, I'll do my best. As soon as the alcohol kicks in, well, it's a free-for-all after that point. So yeah, hopefully see most of you on Saturday, even if it's just for a little bit. Yeah, but and thank you for joining me this evening at short notice. Enjoy the rest of your week, whatever you're doing, and if you're preparing for Christmas, then I hope it's going well. I've got all my presents sorted now, pretty much, so I'm good to go. No stress, no strain. I can enjoy the next week or so. Apart from the fact that I am working right up until Christmas Eve, but never mind. Got to earn the pennies somehow. So, yeah. Good night, everyone. See you Saturday.